Hey, how you doing?
Hi.
Officer Guzman with Downers Grove. Do you have your license on you?
Yes. Can I?
Yeah, I'm gonna explain. I'm sure you're confused. I'll explain everything to you. You're Christina?
Yes.
Okay, Christina, do me a favor. Can you step out of the car for me? I know you're confused. I'll explain everything to you. You don't have anything on you? You can just grab whatever you need.
Whatever I need.
Yeah, whatever you need. Like your phone, your purse, go ahead and grab it.
Is she going somewhere? Or?
Yeah, we're gonna explain everything to you guys. Go ahead and grab it out. We're not going anywhere right now. Of course, yeah.
I don't understand what's going on here.
I get it, yeah. You can go grab your things.
Can he come with me?
Yes. You stay there for right now, sir. Just stay there, but yes, you can. But come on back here.
Should I shut the car off?
Oh, yeah. Go ahead. Goes off. Okay. Let's right back over here. So, we do have an investigation going on. We have to talk to you about it at the police department, okay? So we're going to explain everything to you there. It's not my investigation. I don't know the full details. We do have to bring you there, though, okay? So I do have to put you in handcuffs and bring you to the police department. Just a Downers Grove.
Handcuffs?
Yes, unfortunately, yes.
I'm like willing to go with you.
I get it, yeah. Unfortunately, we have to do it that way. So do me a favor. We just take this off.
Can I ask you
Of course, yeah. It's not, like I said, it's not my investigation. Obviously, we're here for a reason. So go ahead and turn around for me. So right now you're just being detained, and there is a detective that needs to talk to you at the police department. So we'll if your husband know, he can just come to the police department as well if he wants to wait for you there.
I'm like...
I get it. You have a lot of questions.
So scared.
Yeah, everything's okay. We just need to talk to you at the police department. That's all. Nothing else on your pocket right now? Anything else?
Just my phone.
Just your phone?
Here.
Okay. Okay. All right, we're going to sit in the back of this car. On the other side. Once you get to the police department, you'll talk to the detective and he'll explain everything to you.
But you can't even give me like an idea
At the moment,
what this is about?
Other than that it's an investigation, that's all I can really tell you right now. I'm sorry. I wish.
Excuse me, is my husband coming with?
Yes, yeah, he's taking his phone number down. We're staying in touch with him. We're just going to Downers Grove, so 10 minutes away.
No, I know, but I really would prefer that my husband's with me.
Of course.
Am I in trouble? Like, I'm so lost right now. I'm
sure you are. Like I said, I can't answer any questions right now. Just to tell you that right now you're being detained for an investigation and we're bringing you to the police department. And once you get there, they're going to fill you in on everything. Of course.
Sure you don't want a tissue or something?
I'm feeling I'm gonna throw up.
You want a bag?
Yes, please.
Alright. Shauna, can you grab like a bag out of there? Hey, can you get like a bag just in case she gets nauseous? Yeah. I don't know, do we have any of those emesis bags like laying around the box? I figure something better than nothing. Or here, if you stay with her, I'll go grab it.
Oh my god. What the fuck?
Kind of put it on the floor here, alright?
Okay.
A few paper towels on the floor here if you need it, alright?
Okay. Thank you.
Yeah, I'm good. Yeah.
Christina Formella was born on December 29, 1994, in Illinois, growing up in a suburban setting that fostered her passion for both education and athletics. She earned her special education teaching license in 2017, equipping her to support students with diverse learning needs in public schools. In the summer of 2024, she married her college sweetheart, Michael Formella, in Italy. In August 2020, Formella joined Downers Grove South High School as a special education teacher. She was a member of the District 99 Special Services Department from the 2020 to 21 school year until her resignation in March 2025 after the allegations surfaced. Beginning in fall 2021, she took on volunteer and then head coaching roles for both the boys and girls soccer teams, building camaraderie and discipline among student athletes. Colleagues and parents credited her with creating inclusive classroom environments and mentoring young athletes, often praising her blend of compassion and structure in both academic and extracurricular settings. She led resource room support sessions, delivering one-on-one and small group instruction aligned to students' individualized education plans. Organized and facilitated social skills workshops designed to foster peer interaction and self-advocacy among students with diverse learning needs. Coordinated after-school tutoring programs, providing targeted academic support in core subjects such as math and reading. Alongside her classroom duties, Formella developed and oversaw several soccer-related initiatives. Served as a volunteer assistant coach beginning in fall 2020, then as head coach of both the girls and boys varsity soccer teams starting August 2021. Ran seasonal training camps each summer to introduce incoming freshmen and special education students to soccer fundamentals. Launched inclusive unified soccer clinics in partnership with the Illinois High School Association, integrating students of all abilities into team practices and scrimmages. She had really built a nice life and career, or so it seemed. In actuality, she was grooming students and having sexual relationships with at least one of them for over 2 years. Formella was initially arrested on March 16, 2025, on 3 counts of criminal sexual misconduct. In June 2025, a DuPage County grand jury returned 52 additional charges, bringing the total to 55. If convicted, she faces decades in prison under Illinois law. Her charges are as follow: criminal sexual assault, 20 counts of a first-degree felony. Aggravated criminal sexual abuse, 20 counts of a first-degree felony. Indecent solicitation of a child, 6 counts of a third-degree felony, and grooming, 6 counts of fourth-degree felony. January 2023. Prosecutors say grooming began when the student was 14. December 2023. First alleged sexual assault during a before-school tutoring session in a classroom. 2023 to 2024, approximately 50 sexual encounters, with at least 45 at the school and others even at Formella's home, all while planning and then marrying her husband, who, believe it or not, is still standing by her side. March 15, 2025, victim and family report the abuse. Formella arrested next day. June 2025. Grand jury adds 52 more counts, totaling 55 charges. Prosecutors describe a months-long grooming campaign using flirty texts and diary entries to cultivate trust and emotional dependency while the victim was on her soccer team and in her resource room sessions. Alleged sexual acts occurred during tutoring sessions, in classrooms before school, and at Formella's marital home. The student was 15 when the physical abuse began. She was 28 at the time. Explicit text messages on the victim's phone and Formella's device. Examples include, "I love having sex with you," and "I love you so much, baby." Even though this morning was short, it was perfect. These were discovered after the student's mother accessed his iCloud backups. Memoir entries in Formella's notes app expressing romantic longing, anger when the relationship ended, and manifestations of future contact. Testimony from the victim and digital records detailing over 50 encounters spanning the 2023 to 2024 school years. Formella allegedly leveraged her dual roles as special education teacher and soccer coach to isolate the student, blur professional boundaries, and normalize inappropriate conduct over time. Messages described by investigators as classic grooming tactics, alternating flattery, secrecy instructions, and emotional manipulation to maintain the relationship. Her family has publicly claimed she is a victim of misogynistic scrutiny, arguing that the media coverage focuses unfairly on her appearance and personal life rather than the legal facts. Formella has denied the allegations, suggesting she was being blackmailed and that the student fabricated messages. She claims that during sessions of tutoring, the student used her phone to send the messages to his phone and then delete them so she wouldn't know. So let's pretend that may have happened. But how could it happen over 50 times in a 2-year period and include hundreds of texts? And if she was being blackmailed, what was the blackmail for? Why was the student deleting it from his phone as well? Makes no sense to me. Does it to you? She was arrested in March 2025 and released with conditions, including wearing a GPS monitor and staying 5,000 feet away from the alleged victim. Local reactions have been mixed. Some parents and former students express shock and disbelief. Formella's family contends she is the target of a witch hunt and insists evidence was fabricated or taken out of context. Advocacy groups for survivors of abuse have noted that female offenders sometimes receive less public scrutiny, adding complexity to the conversation. Formella's team could negotiate a plea agreement, reducing some charges in exchange for a guilty plea on fewer counts. Alternatively, she may choose to fight all 55 felony counts at trial, forcing the state to prove each element beyond a reasonable doubt. Guilty verdict. Convictions on multiple counts of criminal sexual assault and abuse could trigger consecutive sentences, potentially adding up to decades behind bars. As I stated before what the charges are, here is what they carry if convicted. Criminal sexual assault. Penetration by an authority figure over a minor under 17. Class 1 felony, 4 to 15 years per count, extended term possible when aggravating factors exist. And she was charged with 20 counts. Aggravated criminal sexual. Sexual conduct other than penetration with a minor under 13 or under authority figure scenario. Class 1 felony, 4 to 15 years per count, with fines up to $25,000, and she was charged with 20 counts. Indecent solicitation of a child. Soliciting or agreeing to solicit a child under 17 to perform sexual acts in person or for visual depiction, Class 3 felony, 2 to 5 years per count, and she was charged with 6 counts. Possible class for if prior offense or additional factors apply. And grooming. Acts by an adult to cultivate a child under 17 for future sexual contact or abuse, including communications. 2 to 5 years per count, and she was charged with 6 counts and fines up to $25,000. If she was found guilty on all these charges and sentenced to run consecutive, she would be looking at 184 to 660 years in prison. Class 1 felonies carry the harshest sentences, and multiple convictions can run consecutively. Illinois law enhances penalties if the offender is in a position of trust, such as a teacher. What's really interesting about this case is the fact that the husband is standing by her still. Text messages released show just how much she was involved with this student, with comments like "I love you so much, baby," and although this morning was short, it was great. All this was happening while she was planning her wedding as well as actually getting married. The student had finally moved on from her, but she wasn't happy about it, as shown in even more text messages that will be used against her. I can't imagine being the mother of this student. She is the one who accidentally found all these messages. Her son's phone had broken and she got him a new one. While activating it, these messages from the cloud started showing up. That's how this was all found out. When asked, the student admitted to have this relationship and what it entailed and for how long. Her next court appearance is scheduled for August 4th, 2025, and with Downers Grove being about 25 miles from me, I do plan on following this firsthand. I hope you will join me as I follow this case.